What's going on, guys? And today I'm gonna bring head to head two equipment that I personally like to use the most, or tactical equipment, I should say. And these are the types of the equipment that you use for to against enemy equipment. Claymores, betties, shock charges, and all that. Now the previous verses, I think shock charges versus concussions, and I thought the shock charges were a better fit depending on the game mode. But overall, I prefer the shock charges instead of the concussions overall. But tonight, this is gonna be a different one. Today I'm gonna bring the black hats versus the EMP grenades. Now they're both very similar at what they make, what they do. They disable enemy equipment or they hack it, like that. But it depends what you're trying to hack. For example, if it's like a air support, then it disables it, like, or UAV, stuff like that. So I'm gonna bring head to head both of those equipments, the black hats and the EMP. Now, of course, I'm gonna mention both equipment's pros and both equipment's cons, and then overall, I'm gonna give you my opinion, which one's better. So let's get started. So for now, we're gonna start with the black hats. Now, one of the pros of the black hat is they can quickly hack the enemy's small equipment from a distance. You could just move, like hold R2 or the back trigger, depending on what console or PC you're playing. You can hold it. You can scan around your area to see if there's enemy equipment nearby, and you can hack it, very quickly, which is one of the huge pluses in the black hats area. Now another advantage, another pro, as you say, I should say, is that you could disable not only like small equipment, but you can also disable like other electronic devices and drones, like the Guardian, for example, and was it AGR. You can also disable what's the other one? What's it called? Yeah, trophy systems. There you go. Like stuff like that. You can, but they take more time. Another, like, a huge advantage that the black hats have over the EMP grenades is that they can disable enemy air support. For example, they can disable UAVs, counter UAVs. They can disable air support, care packages, deliveries, and all that other good stuff. And that is a pretty, it's a huge plus. It's a huge pro in for the black hat areas. Now, another, well, that's pretty much it for the pros that I can think of. Now, the thing is about the black hats, their little cons is that it takes quite some time to hack a drone. For example, the AGR or the Guardian or stuff like that, and it takes quite a bit, and it might get yourself killed. Let's see, for example, an AGR, you have to hack it twice in order to fully take it down. Or it depends if they already shoot it, stuff like that. But let's just say, for example, it's unscratched, no bullets have been damaged to you, from the enemy's AGR. So you're up ahead. I'm all going crazy up in here. So you're up against it, and you're trying to hack it from a distance, but that's gonna take some time. And by the time he spots you, or he or she spots you, boom, they're gonna send like a freaking grenade launcher at you, or shoot you down. You're done. That's just pretty much it. Not only that, it takes also time to disable enemy air support, which is if you're trying to disable like UAVs, counter UAVs, stealth helicopters, all the other stuff. It takes some time, and especially if you're trying to hack a stealth helicopter, that thing's gonna find you as it's gonna shoot you down. Trust me, a lot of experience from that happening. It's not a good idea, unless you're wearing ghosts or something like that. And one of my, the last con that I could think of is gonna give your position away. Now let's say, for example, you're playing search and destroy, or mainly search and destroy, or not, some other games as well. You're playing search and destroy. Let's just use that for example, and you hack an enemy's equipment who happens to be still alive. Then you like, oh, this guy hacked, oh, this person hacked my my equipment. I know where's he at. So he's gonna find he's gonna have a little small clue where your position is, and you're just pretty much at a disadvantage for just a bit, though, just a bit, not a lot, not a lot. And so that's the last con I could think of for the Black Hat. Now let's move on towards the EMP, which is one of the equipments that I like to use a lot, especially because it's Black Ops 2. There's a lot of equipment. So one of the pros for the EMP grenade is that it can disable electronic devices and the HUD. The HUDs of the enemy player. You can't summon anything. You can't summon anything. You can't call your score streak for a few seconds. You're being delayed. You or your enemy, whatever. So that's pretty much it. They have no radar. They have none of that stuff like that. Another one of the huge advantages of the for the EMP grenade. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. Is it could disable multiple devices from different surfaces. From multiple floors. So for example, throwing an EMP grenade, it could disable multiple devices from from first floor and second floor if you're lucky, right there for the second floor, and it could disable like 3 or 4 at a time, or even more. If it's in the range, it could disable all of it at once, as opposed to the Black Cat's only one or twice. Unless you get scavenger, then you could redo it again or hack it like that. But yeah, you're pretty much limited towards 1 or 2 for the Black Cats and multiple devices for the EMP grenades. Not only that, it disables the drones way faster than the Black Cats. One can easily take down a Guardian within the time it lands, easily disabled. 2 EMP grenades, 1 or 2, and boom, the AGR is down. That's just pretty much it, which I definitely love about that, because I have a greater chance to take it down than the enemy does. So just throw 1 or 2, depending if you have a tactical, and whatever, and you can easily take it down. Done. That's how it is. Speaking from experience. And not only that, another pros from the EMP has, or I guess the same way as the Black Cats have it too. Both of them have it, is that they can cancel if the player does not want to use it. So I don't want to use it right now. You could just cancel it. Like for example, the EMP grenade, I have it ready to throw. I could just cancel it by pressing triangle or whatever. Was it Y? I don't know, for example. Or you could cancel it, which is one of the biggest perks. Like as opposed to a grenade or frag grenade, you can't. Once you cook, you gotta throw it, or else you wanna blow yourself up and stuff like that. Alright, anyways. So the cons of the EMP grenades I can think of is two of them. One is it's way more difficult to disable the enemy's air support, meaning you can't really disable an enemy's UAV or counter UAV or stealth helicopters. You have to be really close in order to do that. It's very difficult to do that. And another one, it might give your position away. And like at the Black Cats, you could actually hear the sound effects that it creates when the impact of the EMP grenade, like stuff like that. Whoa, he's over there. Let's go after him. Unless you're trying to use a distraction or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, those are like the only 2 things that I could come up with that are the cons for the EMP grenades. Oh, not only that, yeah, before I forget, you can also EMP yourself. You can EMP yourself, disable your HUD, and you're pretty much, you can't summon, you can't call your score streaks or stuff like that. Yeah, there you go, 3. So that's just pretty much it about the whole pros and cons between both devices. Now, which one is better? Overall, in my opinion, the EMP wins. They're like, wait, no, the Black Cat wins. That's your opinion. This is my opinion right now. Now, let me tell you why the EMP wins. One, it's much easier to disable enemy equipment, whether they're small or big. You can also disable multiple equipment. You can also impact multiple people at the same time. Like, because remember, in the end, you're trying to disable the enemy's equipment, and it's much more risky to use a Black Hat if you're trying to take down a stealth helicopter or a UAV, because you're just pointing at the sky and you're just like, hey, look at me, I'm basically texting or whatever, you could just shoot me right here. It's way more riskier. Now with the EMP grenade, you throw it, you're back in the action. or same thing with Black Cat. But you're trying to disable enemies, because the sentry guns. It's all the way in the corner. You know those people that they put it all the way in the corner trying to use the Black Cat, but you're trying to peek in, but the sentry guns, still spots you, still shoots you. Like, oh, whoa, damn it, I can't disable this, this damn sentry gun. So what I gotta do is, with the EMP grenade, just peek, throw, disabled. Unless you're, suck at throwing, aiming, all that stuff, then yeah, it's simple as that. It's way easier to disable enemy equipment with the EMP, and that's why, in my opinion, it wins against the Black Cats. Speaking from experience, I've had more success disabling enemy equipment, disabling enemy equipment with the EMP grenade, like sentry guns, guardians, AGRs, claymores, bouncy betties, shock charges, all of that with the EMP grenade than the freaking Black Cats like that. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. You see the pros and cons between those. Now let me know, which one do you think is better in your opinion. You're like, yeah, I prefer the Black Cats. I have better experience, much better outcomes with the Black Cats and the EMP grenades, stuff like that. Let me know. I want to know that stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Charges defused.
Get up! Jumping off! That's confirmed.
Hostile counter UAV above. Radar is down.
EMP out! Changing! Confirmed. He's gone. Charging EMP!
Friendly counter UAV inbound. Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
Move it!
UAV inbound.
Charging EMP!